What's good, family? It's me, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the awesome and amazing LDBC, Lions Den Broadcasting Community. Shout out to the Louisiana All-American Sports Network. And last but definitely not least, shout out to the greatest university in the world, the Southern University, home of the mighty Jaguars. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about a variety of different topics and issues in the HBCU realm. First thing I'm going to touch on is congratulations to Jackson State for winning the Celebration Bowl today over South Carolina State. You know, last week after beating Southern University in the SWAC championship game, this week they were able to finish where they couldn't previously under Coach Prime, and they were able to beat South Carolina State and win the Celebration Bowl and become the HBCU national champions. So congratulations to Jackson State. Now that the season is officially over, hopefully Coach Graves and staff could really get to work and work on closing the gap and surpassing Jackson State. Also, in other news, former FAMU head coach, now FIU head coach Willie Simmons, he's become the new head coach of FIU. Congratulations to Willie Simmons. You know, someone like myself, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a bad idea leaving FAMU to become the running backs coach at Duke University, but evidently, you know, he bet on himself and he believed in himself. Now he has a job at a PWI, so congratulations to Willie Simmons. He stepped out on faith and everything worked out for him, and it panned out the way he wanted it to. Hopefully he does well at FIU, and maybe this is even a stepping stone to even a bigger and better job. So congratulations to Willie Simmons. Also, I want to say congratulations to former Jackson State defensive back and wide receiver Travis Hunter, who won a Heisman Trophy today. So congratulations to Travis Hunter for winning a Heisman Trophy. You know, even though he didn't do it at Jackson State, at a SWAC school in general, you know, congratulations to him. Major shout out to him. But now that the Celebration Bowl is over, we are officially into the off season, and it didn't take any time. Word on the curve is former Southern University starting quarterback. Now, essentially, he's the third-string quarterback, Noah Bodden. He's officially hit the transfer portal. He has 1 year eligibility left, and he's looking to go somewhere where he can compete or even be the starting quarterback. And, you know, I wish Noah well in his future endeavors, but I'm going to be truthful. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm not trying to be harsh to the young man. But if I was to rank all the Southern University quarterbacks, I'll probably say going all the way back to Nate Harrison in maybe the late 80s, or even if I want to go back to maybe 93 and use Eric Randall. If Eric Randall's at the top of the mountain and Marcus Jacoby is in the valley at the bottom, I'll probably say, truthfully speaking, Noah is at the bottom of that list, or towards the bottom. Realistically, I think Marcus Jacoby might be better than Harold Blood Noah. That's how bad the two of them were. So, you know, I hate to say it, you know, I think it's in his best interest to leave at Southern. You know, he didn't like the world on fire. I think the best game he played at Southern was the game against Alcorn State for homecoming. And it wasn't like Southern won the game because of him. He did an excellent job managing the game and putting Southern in a decent position to win the game. But let's be realistic. It wasn't like he was Eric Randall, Quincy Reshard, some type of super quarterback that Southern won the game because of him. I mean, he just managed the game and he didn't mess it up. So, you know, I wish him well, but let's be realistic. Noah Bodden is not a world beater at the quarterback position, but hopefully he lands on his feet. And I think that's one thing a lot of these young men have to be cautious of when they jump in the transfer portal, like Bashawn McCray did. When you jump in the transfer portal, you have to be certain that you have a soft spot to land. You can't make an emotional and irrational decision, because I'm going to be truthful. How many coaches are going to see Noah's film or his tape or watching him play and be like, you know what? I want that guy. Now, maybe if you believe in yourself as a quarterback coach or offensive coordinator, you believe you could develop and groom this guy. But how much grooming and developing you going to do? He's already a junior. He's going to be a senior. From what I'm understanding, a redshirt senior. So he's already been in college for some years at this point. I don't see what more you could get out of him. If you just need somebody that could really manage the offense and turn around and hand the ball off maybe about 40 times a game, he might be your guy. But if you have to count on him, rely on him, and depend on him to be what's going to carry your team, carry your offense, then he's not that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know when he was coming out of New York State, supposedly he was like a all-world type quarterback. And from what I'm understanding, talking to people behind the scenes, he's immensely talented. But when he actually gets out on the field to a certain degree, he has stage fright, and he really isn't able to show his full talent and full capabilities. If that's the case, even with that being said, you could be the most talented player in the world. But if you have unfilled and untapped potential, it is what it is. But like I say, not to cast aspersions upon him. I wish him well in his future endeavors, but I think it's in his best interest for him to enter the transfer portal and go somewhere else. Hopefully he lands. He finds a soft place in a soft space to land. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens with, Jalen Woods, with Angelo Izzard Jr. and with Xavier Zayt. I think they need to bring in a fourth quarterback, a guy that's a senior from a Power 5 type conference, a guy that could step in and play right away, and you could continue to groom and develop those younger quarterbacks. But more than anything, they need a couple power backs. You can't have all these smallish third down backs, which is Southern prototypical running back over the years. You also need some game breakers and some playmakers on the perimeter. Guys that will be equivalent to like Willie Quinn, James Vernon, Fred Bailey, Kenyatta Sparks. You need some home run hitters, some game breakers. Southern doesn't have that, and Southern needs to get back to being the big, strong, physical, nasty, aggressive offensive line that they've had, in years like 93, 95, just being able to move teams against their will. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you found value in this video. If you have done so, please like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I post any new videos. I am 4 subscribers short of the 500 mark. So please, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Also, go check out my brother, Jared 11 Green, on his channel. Every Sunday, he does the Southern Baller Show. Next Saturday, probably, just next weekend in general, we're going to give you the season-ending edition of HBCU Fanatics. We're going to talk about the all-SWAC teams, all MEAC teams, coaches who've been fired in the SWAC realm, who's going to be the next head coach at some of these other different schools, so on and so forth. Talk about the SWAC Championship Game Celebration Bowl. We're going to give you just a huge edition of HBCU Fanatics. Also, go check out my brother Brent Fox on his channel. With his show, It's Just Me starring Brent Fox. And go check out my brother 7A Sports TV on his channel. He has 2 channels. He has 7A Sports TV, which is the primary channel. And he has the No 304 Show, which is his backup channel. All of these channels are pinned in my post in my channel. So go check it out. And if you love the Wire the way I do, go check out our Wire analysis with myself, my brother, 7A Sports TV, and my brother Jared 11 Green. We talked about the Wire, episode 3, season 1, the buys. So go check it out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Y'all have a blessed and phenomenal evening. Blessed and phenomenal weekend. Happy holidays to everyone. Peace and blessings.